Hello guys. So I've realized that most of us Christians we don't really put the word of God into practice. We don't do what the word of God says. It's easy to read the word, but when it comes to the doing part, most people find it difficult to put the word into practice. And the word of God will not benefit you if you don't put it in practice. You will not grow in the things of God if you don't put the word of God into practice. If you keep rebelling against God, you will not see much progress in your life, because when you read the word of God, then you go out there and do the opposite of what you have just read. It means you are telling God that, God, I'm not going to obey you. God, I will do whatever pleases me. God, I don't take nonsense from people. I will tell people my mind. Lord, I love you so much. I'm going to read your word, but I am not going to obey it because I cannot forgive because of what they did to me. I will not let things go. I'll keep dwelling on the past. I will hold on to offense. I will tell people my mind if I have to. Please, guys, we as Christians, we have to do better. Let people see Christ in us. Let us represent Christ wherever we go. We don't have to preach to people. Let our action do the preaching. Let people see our action and want to know God. Let people see our action and want to serve God. We don't have to say a word. The Bible said that by your fruit we shall know them. By the way you act, people will just know that you are a child of God. Let me ask you a question. When people see you, do they see Christ in you? Or are you an undercover Christian? You don't want people to know that you are even a Christian. You keep it low. You keep it in a low. You keep it in a low gear. You don't want to do too much. You don't want to. We don't want even. Sometimes people who are Christian, their friends don't even know that they are Christian, because they do the same thing that their friends who are not Christian they do. There's no different. Like, it's crazy. We should do better, because wherever we go we represent Christ. If we don't obey the word of God, it means we are wasting our time going to church. We are just going there to fulfill all righteousness. We cannot go to church every day. We listen to the word of God in our own private time at home. We read the word of God, but we don't do any of it. You see Christian, you see Christian gossiping about each other. You see Christian, they lie, they do all kind of things, but they still get up in the morning and go to church. They still open their Bible and read the word of God. Why are we deceiving ourselves? Because you are not deceiving God. God cannot be mocked. You are deceiving yourself, because if you spend your time reading the word of God, you spend your time going to church, but you don't want to do anything. And this thing annoys me, because we don't want to honor God, but when we have a problem, we want God to solve our issue for us. We don't want to do what the word of God says, but when we have problem, we want God to solve it immediately. God should not even waste time. We don't want to obey God, but we want the benefit that comes from God. When we are sick, we need healing. When we have problem, we want God to solve it, but we say, God, I will not obey you, but you want God to do your obedience. It does not work like you cannot be rebellious. You cannot be rebellious against God and you ask God to bless you. You cannot be doing things that does not please God and you want God's blessing. It means you are taking God. It means you think that God is a fool. God is a good God, but you cannot just live your life like. You cannot live your life anyhow. You do what pleases you. You backbite, you gossip, you give bribe, you do all those horrible things, and you come to God. You say, God, I will not obey you, but I want your blessing. I will not do what the word of God says, but I need you to solve this issue for me. Really, guys? Really? Sometimes it's just heartbreaking that we just treat God like trash. We just do whatever thing that we want, and we want to come to God and want God blessing. Guys, we need to do better. We should wake up. Let people see Christ in us. Please, Let us shine our light wherever we go. Let us do what the word of God says, and we'll see God's blessing in our life. We cannot be rebellion and we cannot be rebellion and you see much progress in your life. It does not work like that. God is a merciful God. He loves you, but if you don't change from your wicked ways, He will not give you much, because He knows that your heart is not in the right place. I hope this encouraged you. Please, if you like the video, like, comment, and share. See you guys in my next video. Goodbye.